Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel where we discuss all things narcissism, and this video is to explore several ways that narcissistic people will covertly sabotage your life in a manner that you find it very challenging to call them out over, especially when you are living in the situation. And one of the first ways a narcissistic person will covertly sabotage your life is by causing that sleep deprivation, as when you're not getting enough sleep, when you're not getting enough rest, you're not able to function as effectively as if you were getting enough sleep, getting enough rest. You will become more forgetful. You will find it more difficult to complete tasks, more difficult to process and take on board information. However, narcissistic people don't just tell you that you're not allowed to sleep. When you go to bed, they go in and they start turning the lights on and they start banging around, and they'll have some random excuse to justify why they need to do this on a regular basis. And whenever you try to explain to them that, hey, look, I really need my sleep, I've got an important day tomorrow, the more they will do it. They don't go, oh, sorry, I didn't realise, and then make sure they don't do it again. They will continue making random things, dropping random things. And it's not because they're into a certain routine that you need to adapt to. It's because they're trying to deprive you of that sleep. They're trying to frustrate you. And when you're not getting enough sleep, when somebody is provoking you, you are more likely to become more reactive, to which they will then play the victim. They will wind you up, they will provoke you, they will get you going. And once they've got you going, they're going to turn around and claim, oh, I knew it'd be my fault. Oh, I knew you'd blame me. Oh, I'm sorry, I can't do anything right, can you? Can I? I can't do anything right for you, can I? And then once they've got you feeling guilty, they will then turn around and make you feel bad and say, oh, you never want to spend any time with me. Why don't we stop up together and watch this movie? So you end up stopping up later than you should be to watch something to prove to them that you do care about them, even though they are covertly sabotaging your life for you. Somebody who regularly breaks agreements, so if they continually promise something to you, promise to do something for you or take you somewhere or help you in some way, and then forget or claim that, well, you didn't remind them. Yeah, if you remind them, they claim that you're not in charge of them. So you just simply cannot win with them no matter what you do. They continually break agreements on you, yet they find a way to blame you as to why they broke the agreement on you. So then they turn around and claim that you're the one that's causing the issues, you're the one that's claiming the problems. And this can also cause sleep deprivation, because when you are asleep, you're not resting, you're ruminating about everything that's going on within the dynamics of that relationship. You can literally just wake up in the morning and say good morning, and they're going to take offense to this. To them, you're not in control of them. So why have you said that it's good morning? How do you know it's going to be a good morning? And they're going to get offended by you, and they're going to seek to taunt you, mock you, get you going. And because you're not fully rested, you snap back at them, and then they play the victim, and then you're the one chasing after them, trying to make it up to them while they continue to sabotage you. Losing things. We all know we're capable of losing things, misplacing things. We all know when we're lacking in sleep, we're more capable of losing things and misplacing things. Narcissistic people will purposefully hide things from you that you need that morning to get ready. And then they'll go all out to help you find them. And then when the time's passed, they'll naturally be the one that finds them. And then they expect eternal gratitude for helping you. If it wasn't for them, you wouldn't have. And as you have become more forgetful, you don't question whether they've hid something from you. You doubt yourself, you question yourself. And it's causing that self-doubt within who you are as a person. You might not be taking as much care of yourself as you otherwise would if you weren't in this kind of relationship. And then they're going to start commenting on your appearance, commenting on your ability to look after yourself, the home, the children, to look after them. And as they've got you in that place where you're no longer looking after yourself. You don't see them as the person that's causing the issues. You question yourself. And then they tell you that you're lucky to have them. And you unwittingly, because you've been brainwashed by them, agree that you are lucky that they're putting up with you, not recognising that it's being around them that's causing those issues within you. They will deliberately hide information that stops you from making an informed choice. And then if you find out about this information and try to broach the subject with a narcissistic person, which is never a wise thing to do, they really don't like being called out on their behaviour. So if you try to approach them to discuss some information, they will turn around and claim that they did it to protect you. They did it because they knew you'd react like this. They did it because they know how much you've got on your plate. So they're acting as if they care about you. So you think that this bit of information that most people would have known, and most people, once they've got the information to make an informed choice, would make a choice that wouldn't work in the narcissist's best interest, would be able to see. However, due to all the brainwashing and the mind games and the programming of your subconscious by them, you think, oh, yeah. Or you might rage out at them, in which case they're going to start telling you that you're the one that needs to calm down. You're the one that's got the problem. See, you're lucky to have me. Nobody else would put up with you. And as you are acting in a manner that you don't like about yourself, you're the one that thinks you're the abusive one. You're the toxic one. You're the narcissistic one. And then they'll go all out and disclose personal information about you. So if you've reacted in a manner that you don't approve of yourself, they will happily go and gossip to other people to smear your name, to make you look bad. And as you take responsibility, you might find yourself saying, yes, I did do this. However, and people look poorly on you. They will deliberately disclose personal information that you've told them in the strictest of confidence. You have to take a step back here and think, if someone told me something in the strictest of confidence because I care about them, I wouldn't go gossiping about them and telling other people. So this person obviously does not care. Otherwise, they would not be disclosing that information. However, yet again, narcissistic people are a little bit tricky, so they will come along and say, oh, you didn't tell me not to tell anyone. Well, you didn't tell me that it was a secret. Blaming you, shaming you. So you doubt yourself and not them. And then they'll fail to answer a question. They're almost attacking your self-esteem by failing to answer a question, because it subtly points out that you're not important enough for them to respectfully just say yes or no or agree to something. They will fail to answer a question, or they'll answer a question with a question, or they'll answer a question by attacking you, by criticising you, by mocking you to get you to feel bad. And then they'll constantly change their plans on you. So they'll agree to something, a bit like breaking arrangements, and then they'll change the plans. They breadcrumb you. They give you that false hope by promising you something. Then they fail to deliver. And then they reward you and say, oh, well, we'll go and do this. And they treat you so that you feel like they care. And every time you come close enough to recognising what they're doing and walking away, they'll say, oh, well, we'll do it then. Only then never happens. They give you just enough hope to hang on to absolutely nothing. And then they sabotage each and every one of your friendships and your relationships with other people. They accuse your friends of being up to things that they're not up to. They keep you so tired and so drained that you haven't got the time or energy to go out and meet people, or they sulk and fall silent every time you try to make plans with others. They ruin special occasions. So they go all out to sabotage all your relationships, so you've got no one to turn to. And they ruin every single special occasion, every single celebration. They ruin each and every one. And they blame you because they're the one who believes that they're the ones who are putting up with you. Therefore, it's your fault that they had to ruin the occasion. Or they get you so down before you arrive at an event. And then because they've got you down, They feel happy then, they feel smug, they feel in control. So they go into the event with all the charismatic charm, impressing all the strangers that are in there. You're the one that's on edge, full of anxiety, feeling tired, not able to look after yourself, feeling a bit forgetful, your mind's wandering, and the narcissist is telling everyone how they're having to put up with you, how you're going through some issues right now, and everyone's telling the narcissist how amazing they are for putting up with you, because people can't see what the narcissist is doing to you. There are many different ways a narcissistic person will covertly sabotage your life. Any ways you noticed, please do add those into the comments for people reading through. Thank you very much to all the returning subscribers, and your continued support with the channel is greatly appreciated. If you are new to the channel, I'm Elizabeth Shaw. This channel is all about narcissistic behaviour to give you more understanding of the people you might be dealing with within your life, how to handle yourself around those people if you cannot go no contact, and different methods to find what works for you to help you understand and overcome narcissistic and emotional abuse. If you do find the information helpful on the channel, please do subscribe. If you are looking for further help and support in understanding and overcoming narcissistic and emotional abuse, I do have several online guides available, and those teachable links are in the video description. If you're looking for someone to speak to, I have partnered with BetterHelp, and their sponsored link is also in the video description. Go out there and create the day that you deserve, because you do deserve to have an amazing day. Bye.